So hello and a very warm welcome to all of you to this particular video on the form filling session for the IPM program at IIM Shillong 2026. So IIM Shillong released its applications for this particular program on 1st May 2026, and yes, the registration deadline is going to be on 30th May 2026. So yes, come let me take you through the whole form and let me tell you as to how to go and fill about it. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me take you to the official website. So yes, the official website of IIM Shillong is imshillong.ac.in. Please do visit this official website. Do not go to any other sites and do your applications, then it's going to be void. So yeah, taking you through this, first thing that I would want to take you through is the major criteria for application, the eligibility criteria. So go through this particular course in the website, then go through the eligibility criteria, check whether eligible or not, and then you go ahead and apply for it. Okay, so before applying, these are the things that you need to go through. First of all, see the age the candidate should have been born on or after August 1, 2006. And 5 years of relaxation will be applied for candidates from SC, ST, and DA category. Okay, so they could have been born on or after August 1, 2001. The qualifying marks, first of all, is 70% in your class 10th. Okay. And also same thing, 70% in your 12th as well. Okay. And for category students, it is 65%. The next major thing is that you need to have taken maths or applied maths in both 11th and 12th. There are students who take maths in 11th, okay, and drop it out, or else they take only in 12th. Okay, so it's a mandatory case here that in 11th and 12th both you should have taken maths. Okay, and then here the entrance test that they're going to take it through for domestic candidates is going to be your IPMAT, IPMAT, Indore. Okay, and if it's a overseas candidate, it's going to be SAT. And this SAT exam for overseas candidates should have been taken after 1st June 2005, and you should have got your score on the day that you are applying for this particular program. Okay, right. Next thing, we saw that the application start date was 1st May 2026 and the last date was 30th May. This was done. And the application fee that should be in your account when you're going to go through this process is 2000 rupees if you are a general category. Okay, and this is non-refundable or non-transferable. And if you are SC, ST, DA, or EWS category, then it's going to be 1000 rupees. The admission process for the domestic applicants, you can refer to this policy document. And for international candidates, okay, if you're applying with a SAT score, right, the minimum SAT score required to apply is going to be 1300. And this should have been taken after 1st June 2025. And by the date you are applying, you should have a valid score with you. The program will commence during the first week of September 2026. Now that I've taken you through the important details, I would highly recommend you to go through this particular website again, go through the course, okay, go also through the eligibility criteria properly, each and every word, and then click on this place to go to the application form. And when I go into the application form, okay, the first major thing, look at this. You need to select the desired program. So obviously we are interested in the IPM program here, which is a 5-year course. Below that, you will have to go and put in your passport size photograph. This passport size photograph should be in JPG, PNG, GIF and max 2 MB size. The background needs to be clear and you need to have a formal attire. Please keep that in mind. The exam type, if you're a domestic candidate, IPMAT, and if you are an overseas candidate, SAT. And you need to provide your IPMAT or your SAT registration number. Remember, this is mandatory. All of these are mandatory. Your APAR student ID card number is also mandatory. Next comes your personal details. In your personal details, you would have to fill in your first name, your middle name, and your last name as per your 10th certificate or your 12th certificate. Okay, do not fill it as per any other document. Please make sure that 10th and 12th records are at par and it is being filled also at par. The ID card type, or Aadhaar card, PAN card, passport, voter ID, driving license, any of these is taken in. And then you need to mention its precise ID card number. And here your gender, male, female, transgender, or prefer not to say. Your date of birth, mandatory. Your blood group, mandatory. Nationality, which nation they belong to, whether you're an Indian or whatever. Yeah. So, and then here, your category, which is going to be others, NCOBC, SC, ST, EWS. Okay, if your general category, you can just put in others and then go ahead. Your email ID is mandatory. Okay, you may get all kinds of communication via your email, okay, and via your phone number. So make sure that these are presently active, okay, and all the mails are cleared. And many of the students nowadays are finding it difficult because the mailbox is completely full. Please empty it so that upcoming mails also are received on your mailbox, okay, and accordingly you specify the mail ID, your father's email ID, your mobile number here, okay, and then your alternate number. This alternate number is optional, but others, everything apart from this in this field, middle name and alternate number are the only two fields which are actually going to be not mandatory, okay, optional. Candidate belongs to the PWBD or PWD candidate. If no, click on no. If yes, click on yes. And they'll ask you what kind of disability it is. You need to specify that. Coming over to the address, IIM Shillong is presently taking only the candidates whose, what to say, nationality is Indian, right? So country India, state Meghalaya. Okay, for correspondence. Okay, so only Indian averages are being taken here. In case you have any other preferences, okay, then you need to make sure that you have a person in India who will be receiving all your communications here. Okay, and that person's, address can be given here. So state, your district, city, okay, the address line 1, address line 2, and then your PIN code, which is a 6-digit number. Then post that your passport details. In case you have a passport, please do fill in. Otherwise, you can leave all of these blank. If you have a passport, then fill in the passport number, the country, the place of issue, okay, the date of issue and the expiry. If you have, otherwise, remember this is optional. You don't have to panic regarding this, right? Parents' personal details. Your father's full name, occupation, mobile number. Is your father working or not? Okay, what is the name of, see, if you fill in no, then all of that will not come in. If you fill in S, then it's going to be name of the company, organization, and the designation. And note that these are not mandatory fields also, okay? But if is he working or not, that is required. Same thing for mother's details, mother's full name, occupation, and mobile number. Your guardian's name, guardian's occupation, guardian's mobile number. Okay, and here in mother's details also, only the mother's full name is going to be mandatory. All other details like guardian's details and the occupation, mobile number of the mother and the guardian, they are going to be optional fields. The annual family income, this particular range is mandatory for you to fill it. Once that is done, you'll be going through the educational details. In the educational details, you're supposed to fill in your 10 details, the institution name, your board or university, CBSE, ICSE, state board, IB, or other. Okay, you can put in the name of the board or university here if it's anything else. Okay, and then here, year of passing, the passing marking scheme, okay, whether it is CGP or percentage, and then you put in here. And remember, any student who belongs to the IGCSE or the IB board, you are also welcome to actually apply it. Okay, but the percentage scheme that in which you get a like CGPA, no, you will have to, or even if it's in terms of grades, you need to actually give in that particular, what to say, the conversion factor. Okay, you need to give in the conversion factor proof. So that is the only thing that is required here. And you can put it in terms of percentage after doing the conversion. Now, coming over to, and remember 10th details are mandatory for you. Okay, now talking about the 12 details, the institution name, okay, is mandatory here. The board or university is going to be mandatory. The year of passing, you can change this. Okay, if you are a student who is awaiting the results also, you will be able to apply for this. Okay, now the result status, whether it is awaited or it is going to be declared. This is also mandatory. The marking scheme is mandatory because obviously, even if you have not got your results, you know whether your board is going to give it in terms of percentage or in terms of CGPA. And then here also in terms of percentage or CGPA, please do mention what it was. Okay. And remember here, the details of the best four subjects are going to be taken here. Now, maths is mandate, so you cannot, maths or applied maths, you cannot change this. Okay. The other three subjects, okay, you can take the best four. Okay. Maths is mandatory here. Other best of three you can take and put in here. Getting it? Now, remember that this particular part is not mandatory. This particular part is not mandatory because I have put in awaited here. Okay, if I put declared here, also, okay, this particular part still remains as optional. I think they have given you this particular option so that within the prescribed date, okay, you can submit all your documents, okay, because many students from many boards still haven't got that results so far. So for that particular case, they have kept this field completely optional. And then if you have any gap in year or any number of years gap. So no means no, yes means you'll have to put in the reason for the gap year. And then fill in your extracurricular activities, which is optional, but majorly, my dear, whichever you have done after your 7th or 8th standard or which you have been doing right from your childhood and you have added up to your profile, something worthwhile that you can mention. Okay. After this, there are 2 personal essays that are to be submitted. Who am I? Okay, what are the life experiences that may have shaped you to be the kind of person you are, from 100 to 300 words? And then the other one is, what is your idea of a beautiful life and why? This is also going to be 100 to 300 words. Make sure that you write it down. Okay, get it verified from your mentor or your verbal mentor. And then after that, you put it here. First of all, type it either on a notepad or on a Word file. Okay, then after that, copy it here so that it becomes easier for you. So once that is done, you will be taken to the payment details. In the payment details, remember, if you're a general category, then you need to pay 2000 rupees. So amount 2000, the payment method you have challan, cash deposit, demand draft, IMPS, RTGS, NEFT, net banking, credit card, debit card, UPI. So you can select whichever particular method you want. Okay. The date of payment that you're going to do. Okay. If you're going to complete the form today itself, then that particular date, the bank name, okay, the UPI ID, the transaction reference ID. Once you have done the transaction, you can get the reference ID. Okay. And then any remarks that you want to mention here, that you can put it across. And then finally, you need to go and fill in this declaration. This declaration is just going to be about that you have read and agreed to all the above information. Okay, and that you confirm that all the information that you've given is accurate and complete. So this is a checkbox that is there in major of the application forms, right? So you can just go ahead, okay, do this. So once the form and all starts getting filled, okay, so you will be able to click on this and do the, see, the problem is you have not filled all mandatory personal details. So if you have filled all the mandatory personal details and everything, you can come again and pay here. So once you are paying, okay, you will be able to select whichever method you want. And then after that only you will have to come and fill this particular case. Also remember that once you've filled in your temporary address, okay, for correspondence, they'll also ask you, is this particular address the same, is the permanent address the same as the correspondent address? If yes, put yes. If no, then you'll have to put in your permanent address as well. So this is another place that you'll have to be very careful about. Also at this particular part, the 12 details. So if you're filling in your board or university year of passing, okay, and then you mention that this result status is awaited, okay, see, declared and awaited, whatever. This particular part is still being mandatory. So this, in case your results are awaited, okay, and you still haven't got this, then I think it would be the best that you contact the help desk of IIM Shillong and get this checked, okay, so that it becomes optional, okay. If your results are declared, then well and good. Or you can wait if you know that you still have a few days for your results to come. I think by the time this particular application is going to end, I think all the board results are going to come out. So you can either wait for it or you can contact IIM Shillong, okay, and try them to get this corrected and then do it. But again, I think it is going to be much more sane if you can wait, if you know when your results are going to come in. So marking scheme here. And then yes, as I've told you, the subject details are all going to be optional only as of now. So just have a look at this. Once you have filled in each and every particular field, okay, mandated field, then this button has got activated for you. From here, you'll have to come, click on Pay Now. So once you click on Pay Now, then you will be taken to a new window. Once you are done with the payment there, you'll have to come and return to this tab, enter the transaction details, and then click on the submit form. So then you click on the insert, you open the payment page. Okay, so once that is done, you'll come and fill in this page. Okay, then you will click on this declaration and then submit the application, right? So the form filling here is done. Okay, but I still have a little more to talk to you. Remember, we have Grad School Zone, which is exclusively by IMS, and this helps you with all the Indian universities and also the international universities in India for UG, right? So to know more about the program, to know about the deadlines and everything, you can please visit our Grad School Zone. And then you can also look into all the university deadlines, the college deadlines. You can compare between the different universities. Okay. You can also segregate the universities as per the departments, specializations, or as per the cities. And then you can make a list all for yourself. You can curate a list and you can go ahead with the applications. So here, all the application links, the form filling links, everything will be given to you. So please make sure that you're using Grad School Zone very well. Okay, so the link to this application, okay, the link to visit the particular institute's course, everything will be given to you in the description. And please make sure you are also visiting Grad School Zone, okay, by default, because that is a one place solution for all the UG programs and the applications. Especially, you will know the deadlines, college deadlines, test deadlines, everything separately. Okay, yes, and please remember, make sure that you subscribe to this particular channel so that any video that comes at first reaches you, okay, and you don't miss out on any important notification. So please do that mandatorily right now. Please subscribe to this particular channel. Please like the video. Thank you so much, and all the very best. This is the last IIM to release its, I think, application in this particular season, and I wish you all the very best. Do well. Okay, in a few days you have IPMAT Indore, then Rohtak. Okay, may all the exams go well and may you come out with flying colors. Thank you so much. This is Christina signing off.